Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the east spawn of Studzianki and it's under the command of Mr. Lan. Yes, we're featuring several of his replays he's recently sent in to us. And this one is rather special, as you'll find out very shortly. Now, he's actually wearing a skin that was made by Sir Rusty, and the same sort of skins on the Bishop as well. It's the What Arty Noobs skin. It's got our symbol on the side. But what you can't see is that he's actually got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of this gun. The 155mm howitzer, which is capable of doing 550 alpha, penetrating 39mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 7 meters. Well, despite the fact he's knocking over a few trees as he goes, he's actually making his way down to the south of the map, and he's going to shoot from there. Not going to go all the way, because if you go up into the corner you can actually make yourself fairly vulnerable, but he's actually after damage. Yes, because it's damage that makes the MOEs. Aiming directly down the road to the west side, the bridge where the enemy is likely to turn up. You see that purple ring, by the way, that's a mod error. I don't know why Aslains does that, but oh, he's spotted some enemies over on the other side of the map. He's dialing in on the Panther M10. Marked him as target. Following target, lead the target a little. Target stopped to take a shot. Rounds out. Direct hit on the Panther M10 for 239. Non-penetrating shot, but it has damaged him. And now he's aiming for some of the enemy tanks near the power plant. That's a KV2. That's the coronavirus KV2 there. And he direct hit on him for 184. Changes position to avoid counter battery. And yes, we can see some enemy tanks have turned up near the church. VK3001P in the riverbank. On the riverbank. Rounds out. Direct hit on him for 165. Now, I do know that Mr. Land's actually played the M44 quite a lot. It's one of his favourite tanks, if not his favourite tank, his favourite Arty. And he actually has several vehicles which are his favourites and played them a lot. And so he's got a lot of experience with the M44, and that's why he's so good with it. He actually hits the T34, not the KV2, even though he was aiming for the KV2. At least I think he was aiming for it. I think he was trying to get the shot between them, so he could hit both of them at the same time. This time round he fires at the KV2 and gets 160 of splash off him. He's getting some good shots in here. Lining up a shot on the AMX-M4, but he can't hit the KV2 at the moment. The power plant's in the way, but he fires one in between. We didn't see that shell where it actually landed. You notice how he keeps changing his position though after each hit, after each shot. Throws off the counter battery. The enemy can't get any shots at him because they just don't know where he's going to fire from next. Now, can't get a shot at the VK. He's hiding behind the church at the moment. The Leopard though is on the run. Fired one after him. Lost sight of him, but changes position again. Only a few meters. That's all you need to do. It throws off the enemy shells because they, even if they do try and fire them at you, you're probably not going to get it on target. He fires through the building there, literally through the building to hit that Churchill 1. Can you believe that? He's actually found that you can fire through the building from that particular angle, through the wreck. Yep, through the power plant. There are some places where you can do that on the new maps. In fact, there's a place on Nuremberg when you can actually fire through a building. Going for that Panther M10 again. Trying to dial in as he's moving. He stops to take a shot. Runs out. Oh, and he speeds up afterwards, but he still takes some damage. 34 hit points. The enemy's making a solid push in the north. Only the Panther M10 is alive though out of that push, and he's facing 2 tank destroyers. And he's taking quite a bit of damage. Gets stunned from that round. And he is picking up some stun assist. Ooh, our Panther M10's probably... our M10 RBFM robber's about to die. Okay, going back to the heavies again. He was indicating the AMX M445, but he's going instead for the KV2. And it looks like he did hit him. Near miss for 196. The enemy still are making a move in the south. This shot might kill the KV2R. He's lined up. Rounds out. Yep, he got him. He's still going to fire to the north. His reload, 15.63 seconds. He's using premium consumables. He obviously has a good crew, rammer, GLD. Oh, direct hit there on the steering mill. I suspect that he might actually have the innovative rammer having a reload of 15.63 seconds. It does seem that he's using one. I think he might try to splash that M4 if he can get it close enough. It's within 5 meters or so. There's another KV2 up there as well. He's having a quick look around whilst he's maintaining his aim on that spot by using his right hand mouse button to hold it in place. Unfortunately, only 30 hit points, but it's still more damage. He's up to 1,588 so far recorded. He might have more. He's going to try another shot at the M4. Rounds out. Okay, goes back to the aim. Okay, the IS is now confronting that M445. If you can stun him. Yes, he has. Now, will the IS get the kill? The TOG's going around the back of him. TOG's attacking from one direction, and the kill shot actually goes to the IS. But the KV2 on our team takes out our IS immediately afterwards. Now, there's only 2 enemies left now. They've got an M4 and M44 rather, and an SU-100. Looking at the SU-100 right now. Rounds out, long range shot. He pulls away, gets stunned, but it was a very long range shot from one end of the map to the other. So it's going to take about 4 seconds for the shell to get there. The SU-100 is down, which means there's only the enemy M44 left. And from the looks of it, he is in the northwest corner as well. Probably in grid square A1. Oh, there he is. A2 in B2. B1. Long range shot. He gets some damage. 161. The M4's a one shot. And that's a win. So, 1,749 hit points recorded. And our KV2 was an AFK, so he was lost in battle. Let's have a look at the end of battle results and see exactly how well he did. And he's done it. He's got his 3rd mark of excellence on the M44. Well done indeed, Mr. Land. 2nd class tanker on that game, but it was the fact that he had consistency with his damage. He was racking up the damage every battle he was getting, and that got him up to the 95% mark to actually earn his 3rd mark, and now he's got that for good. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, and he got a Confederate. And as I've already said to you, the Confederate medal proves to the team you were doing your job as much as you could to damage the enemy, inflict as much individual damage by hitting as many different enemy tanks as you could to allow your teammates to then get the kills. And so by getting Confederate medals day in, day out, you are well on the way to getting your 3rd mark of excellence, and that's what Mr. Land's done. His win rate from that game was 3,699, which is Super Unicum standard. And let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that he did get the 2nd highest damage in the game, not the highest. The highest damage went to the SU-152, who got 2,755 hit points of damage. He picked up a Brothers in Arms and a high caliber. Mr. Lamb managed to get 2,021 hit points, so there was a difference. There was some damage that wasn't recorded. And the next high score after that was the Tog 2 with 1461. When it came to kills, there were 3 players who managed to get 3 kills apiece. The SU-152, the IS, and the T-21. It was the T-21 and the SU-152 who got the Brubs in Arms together. And Mr. Lan, well, he only got the 1 kill in that game, but that doesn't matter because he certainly did a lot of damage. When it came to base XP, it was the IS who did the best with 1,159, 952 to the M10 RBFM, 919 to the T21, and then we've got Mr. Lan with 889, so just a short distance behind. He fired 18 rounds, got 6 direct hits, no penetration but 18 splash. Damage of 2,021 hit points, all of it done at more than 300 meters. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 1, so there's an 8 difference there, that's why he got the Confederate. And 34 hit points of damage assistance and 714 hit points of stun assist off 17 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 42,330 credits, and after resupply of ammunition and consumables, he still took away a profit of 13,240 credits. He would have made a loss with the free player count. 26 bonds, 1 for the Confederate and 25 from Benny Vidi Vici, and 1,333 XP, and there's no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away, but you can never take away the 3rd mark. That's on your barrel forever, and very well done for getting it. It shows you're a true Arty player. Mind you, the M44 is really the only Arty he tends to play a lot. And I mean a lot, yes, because he is a real enthusiast for this machine. And so, yes, he knows that the M44 is life, is love, is beautiful. And as most of the Arty players do know that. So well done to him. Congratulations, Mr. Lan. This is the first 3rd mark I've seen on an M44 in a while. But it probably won't be the last 3rd mark we see on an Arty today. So do stay tuned to our channel because we've got more replays coming up, including one by Mr. Lan as well. Thanks for watching.